Management planning, an introduction to management. Management planning is a fundamental function in the broader scope of management, which involves setting objectives and determining the appropriate actions and steps to achieve them. It is a systematic process of thinking ahead to decide what needs to be accomplished and how to accomplish it. In the context of management, planning serves as the foundation for effective decision-making, resource allocation, and risk management. Here's a deeper dive into the key concepts related to management planning. 1. Purpose of managerial planning. Setting goals. One of the primary goals of planning is to clearly define what an organization wants to achieve, both in the short term and the long term. Formulating strategies. Determining the approaches and strategies that will be used to accomplish the established goals. Action planning. Creating a detailed roadmap of actions that need to be executed in a specific sequence to achieve the goals. 2. Types of planning and management. Planning and management can be categorized into 3 major types, each of which serves a distinct purpose at different organizational levels. Strategic planning. This is the long-term, high-level planning conducted by top management to determine the organization's direction, vision, and long-term objectives. It typically spans from 3 to 5 years or more. Tactical planning. Tactical planning is more specific and short to medium term, typically performed by middle management. It translates strategic goals into more concrete, actionable objectives for specific departments or units within the organization. Operational planning. Operational planning focuses on day-to-day operations and is the most short-term of all. It is typically carried out by lower-level management and ensures the smooth execution of daily tasks required to implement broader tactical or strategic goals. 3. The planning process. The planning process involves several interconnected steps that form a cycle for creating, implementing, and revising plans as necessary. Goal definition. Establishing clear, measurable, and achievable goals that align with the organization's mission and vision. Situation analysis. Conducting an assessment of the current situation using tools like SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, analysis to identify internal capabilities and external challenges. Strategy formulation. Based on the analysis, managers develop strategies to address the opportunities and threats while leveraging the organization's strengths and mitigating weaknesses. Action plans. Once strategies are in place, managers break down the goals into specific, actionable steps with timelines and responsibilities assigned. Implementation. Executing the action plans through the allocation of resources and delegation of tasks. Monitoring and evaluation. The final step involves assessing progress against the planned objectives. If deviations are found, corrective actions are taken to bring the plan back on track. 4. The importance of planning. Planning is critical for several reasons. Efficiency and resource optimization. Proper planning ensures that resources, time, capital, human resources, etc., are utilized optimally, avoiding waste or duplication of efforts. Risk management. Through planning, potential risks can be identified in advance, and mitigation strategies can be put in place. This helps reduce uncertainty and prepares the organization for unexpected challenges. Informed decision-making. Planning provides a framework for decision-making by setting clear objectives, guidelines, and criteria that inform the best course of action. Alignment of efforts. A well-crafted plan ensures that all members of the organization are aligned toward common goals, improving coordination and reducing confusion. 5. Factors influencing the planning process. Several factors can impact the effectiveness of the planning process. External environment. Changes in the economic, political, technological, and regulatory environment can have a significant impact on an organization's ability to achieve its goals. Managers need to stay attuned to these shifts to adapt their plans accordingly. Internal resource. The available resources, financial, human, technological, etc., determine the scope of the plans. Organizational strengths and limitations need to be carefully considered when setting goals and crafting strategies. Management decisions. The decisions made by top executives as well as the leadership style can influence the direction and scope of planning. Leadership commitment and vision are crucial for driving the planning process forward. Uncertainty and complexity. External factors such as market volatility, geopolitical instability, or technological disruptions may introduce elements of uncertainty, making long-term planning more challenging. However, effective planning frameworks allow for adaptive strategies that can respond to changing conditions. 6. Contingency planning and flexibility. Planning and management should also incorporate contingency planning. This involves preparing for alternative scenarios in case the primary plan doesn't unfold as expected. By anticipating potential problems or disruptions, organizations can develop backup plans to ensure that objectives are still met, even under changing conditions. The ability to adjust plans as new information arises or circumstances shift is critical for maintaining operational effectiveness. 7. Benefits of effective planning. Clear direction. Well-structured plans provide clarity on where the organization is headed and how to get there, improving overall focus. Improved coordination. With a shared understanding of the objectives and actions, departments and teams can work together more harmoniously. Enhanced performance. Organizations that plan effectively often perform better, as they have a clearer roadmap for success and the tools to measure progress. Motivation and commitment. A clear plan can inspire employees by showing them how their work contributes to broader organizational goals, fostering greater motivation and engagement. 8. Challenges in planning. Despite its importance, planning often faces several challenges. Uncertainty and change. The future is inherently uncertain, and unexpected events can disrupt even the most carefully crafted plans. Resource constraints. Limited resources, whether financial, human, or technological, can restrict the scope of planning and make execution difficult. Lack of accurate information. Effective planning requires accurate, timely information. A lack of data or poor data quality can undermine the planning process. Conclusion. Management planning is a dynamic and essential process that helps organizations navigate the complexities of their external and internal environments. It ensures that resources are effectively utilized, risks are mitigated, and organizational goals are met. Good planning leads to better decision-making, greater coordination, and ultimately, improved organizational performance. However, to be truly effective, planning must be flexible, adaptive, and continuously revisited to account for changes in both internal and external factors. Successful organizations view planning as a continuous process of growth and adaptation rather than a one-time activity.